I'm Karen Davis, co-founder of the Women's World of Backgammon. We're delighted to share with you today a match in round 5 of the Women's World of Backgammon Invitational Cup, which features 16 of the top women in backgammon worldwide. As you can tell, I'm on a river and you saw a boat horn blasting away their approval of this match. We're delighted to have two of the top women playing today. Martha Gjelseth, who is a Backgammon Masters awarding body Class 3. She is on the Norwegian women's team, which won first place in Greece in 2025 in the World Backgammon Federation Women's World Championship. We also have playing today Ava Zizkova. She was one of the first women to reach a master's classification with the Backgammon Masters awarding body. She finished third in the women's event at the 8th Merit Open. She's played on the Czech team, including playing in the World Team Championship in Montenegro in 2019. We also have two excellent commentators, Denise Kaiser, also a BMAB master and captain of the Swiss women's team. She's joined by Albert Stagg, who's a BMAB master and an organizer of the New England Backgammon Club. So with that, I will turn it over to the commentators.
Great. It's great to be here again. I've partnered with Denise in commentating once before, and we had a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to a good outing today with these fine players.
Yes, hi everybody. I'm thrilled. Thank you for the invitation, and it's great to pair up with you, Albert. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be a great match that we're about to watch.
I expect so. News for me is that in the past year we adopted a dog, and I'm at home alone with the dog right now, and he's barking up a storm. So I'm going to see if I can settle him down a bit, make him a happy pup, and I'm going to be right back.
Just have enough sausages next by. All right, they started the 11-point match. It's Elsa, that's Eva Zizkova, and she is playing the black checkers, whilst Martha Gjelseth is playing her white checkers. So Eva with an opening 3, yada yada, 5-1 makes the point. She might want to step up, but having a strong 4 prime mate also has value. This is exactly what she's considering now. And that looks nice and solid. But bot says slide. Well, that could change on a higher setting. And yeah, Eva thinks she's good enough to cube this. She's ahead in the race. She's got the position. And also it's clear for Martha to take. There's lots of play left. Preparing her board. I would not step up here. She's looking at it. The race is 10 pips down, so you might want to stay back and enjoy having the cube on my side. 3-2, excellent. 4-point. That's what we're hoping for. 5-2. Double slot seems reasonable. Still going to stay behind. Double 6. Oh, that does something. 5.
That does plenty. And I'm relieved to see the cube has already been turned.
Yes, they're steaming. And it was a correct cube.
Yeah.
But now Martha is she was able to make a bit of a homework there in her house, and now she stays out with
It may
2
seem a little scary to hit loose here, but you certainly don't want your opponent to anchor. That's clearly worth the risk, especially with the 2 blots on the other side.
You consider even come down. Yes, bring builders in play. Next, the 3-point mate. That's really gammonish. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Watch out for those random double sixes, Eva. That's what she does.
That's right. It's a good tip for all the players out there. In this situation, it's your game to lose, and you make sure the double sixes play well. If the double sixes don't blot, then nothing will blot. At least for one roll.
Yeah. Five. Even in the back. Next one.
All right, six
Might be a good
shots here.
thing. Yeah.
That's not one of them.
No, that just plays at least one checker off.
Yeah, I think he can. Yeah,
Gammon's rising. 6-5.
yeah, that's probably a close call between the super safe play, but boy, you hate to see your opponent just throw a double five or something and save the gammon.
Yeah.
And it was pretty remote chance of that going south.
And Martha's home board was not perfect.
Mhm.
So you're willing to take another risk for those very, very valuable gammons. That seals it and makes it a 4-point lead forever. Nice start for her.
Oh, nice way to start a match for Elsa.
So 5 ladies are left in this invitational tournament. This is awesome. Martha doesn't have a loss yet. She has all her 4 lives. Eva did lack 1 life. So she has 3 left. So very comfortable for Martha to be in the spot here. Yeah, that's a bit tricky. Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if it's looking the same on your side, but I'm having at times a little bit of a hard time seeing the heroes' checker moves. They kind of start and stop.
Well, I do see a 2-1 for Eva now.
Yeah.
Do you see the same?
There, I would have just come down for another attacker. Putting that checker on the 4-point may seem kind of innocuous, but it's not really where it wants to be. That was a good use of it right now, using it to hit with a 2.
Yeah, we don't like dilly builders.
6.
It's rare,
Whatever. Yeah.
probably. Hit on the 9 also, but this is correct. Hit and make a point.
Yeah. XG didn't like that 6-4 play there.
Bill Simborg always says you can do both. His favorite word is and. Hit and make a point.
Oh, hit it. Yes. Yep. Yep.
You need to come up. I agree. Double hit.
Oof.
Oh, the 1 comes in. Sorry.
Yeah, the 4 is
And
a little sketchy.
yeah, dupe 2s by going to the 2.
Yeah, I just hate to cough up a third blot. I might just step up here, and this seems a little rich to me. 4 blots. I think I might just play 20 and see if you can weather the storm.
Your point. But hitting was probably correct.
Oh, good. Wow, that's
The
exciting.
initiative because of this other blot out there. on the 11, maybe. Double
Oh,
hit.
yeah.
Very nice roll
Kind of
for
loath to do that against a stronger board,
and almost
but
joker
I
back,
was right.
make it 5. I do not hit, maybe. Now, is that too good? I don't think so. We need to think about the cube. Hit. Oh, step up again. The 18, probably.
Yep. That might seem a little scary with all those checkers aimed at you, but at least you're not getting pointed on in the home board.
Mm-hmm.
Getting hit here is far from fatal. You
Mm-hmm.
just keep stepping up and try to escape or get an anchor.
Yeah, Eva
And,
fell into a little trap there by playing quite fast and missing out on making the 5 over pointing on head and make the bar. There's the cube.
white doubling. Yeah, trailing 0-4, it's a substantial lead that Elsa's got built up here. And it's strange to double with 3 checkers on the ace, but you got 1s and 4s to hit and 2s and 3s over there. Um, you certainly could lose your market here.
Yeah, you do
But
have 2 construction areas for Eva. Escaping the checkers, building the board, and yeah, double
oh,
was a bit premature, even though this works out really nice.
okay, actually, I'm confused. I thought the I thought the other side was doubling. It was pretty double-edged, vulnerable on both sides.
Lots of swings.
Um,
Very nice, popping out. That was an excellent roll for Martha. Now she has lots of hitters. There's one. Yeah, quite loose, but she really wants that 4 point or be punished.
oof.
Yeah, are you greedy and stay in the 17, bringing those guys from the 8 point in and really
I am
focus
not. I
on
think
backgammon?
we've got plenty of material back there to win a gammon with. I think this might just, invite this sort of a thing. Better hit
Yeah,
one of those guys now. Um,
but Eva sees her chances. I like that. She's fearless.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Marin.
that seemed a little bit too meek. I mean, you're losing so many gammons here anyway.
Mm-hmm.
The risk of popping out. I mean, uh, I didn't have time to count the shots that missed, but there were quite a few. And just in the downside uh, wasn't very much.
Yeah. For one, keep the board. You don't
I
want to
I
take
don't like
it.
that gap. I think I would hold the 5 prime, try to crash the board over there a little bit more. This is crashing anyway. But that gap on the 3 is could come back to
Yeah,
haunt Elsa there.
that's very uncomfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, because you get in a situation with that big stack on the 4 and the 3s don't play. Um,
Mm-hmm.
okay, now we've got a funny gap.
Yeah.
Now ace is blocked. Oh, we really want to get both of those out now.
Yeah.
That's too bad. Oh,
Force Eva to play threes and maybe potentially with double shot. Now you need to run out with one, even though you'd like to have this point clears. Okay, that's the backgammon. Or okay. That's even a gammon saver, maybe.
yeah, I think my screen is lagging quite a bit here. I'm on a hotspot rather than a full bore.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, this is always a little bit more than a little bit challenging. The question whether you're trying to win this game or you're just trying to save the gammon, right? If you want
Yeah.
to win this game, you're going to have to slot the 5 at some point. But when they hit you, you get gammon again.
You do have a second checker to fish for. Then
Oh, there's a second checker?
no, even because it's no second checker there, you
Oh,
don't
okay.
slot.
Okay, I thought I was getting a totally wrong feed
No,
here.
no, no.
Right.
That would be a plan if there would be a second checker to fish for. But here
Yeah.
you're happy to save, I think. It works. And now,
All right. Well, Martha wins, I think, something like 5 or 6% of these. That checker down low is a little bit unfortunate on the deuce point, but
yeah,
you got a good 5+% here.
it happens.
Yeah. I did it once against Julius High. It was the first ABT tournament I traveled to outside of Boston, and I met Julius for the first time, and I hit him with 14 checkers off, and I managed to win it. He looked at me really funny. He's he's turned out to be a really nice friend on the backgammon.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I managed to do this in the Swiss Championship once in the half final. That was really something.
just the one time.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
backgammon.
It's
The save of and win with one checker.
yeah. There should be like a backgammon career scorecard, certain things you need to check off, like, win your first coup classique and then win your first, 14 checker off
Yeah,
miracles.
the
They're
first
not going to
obviously
happen
is
this
leaving a
time. So,
blot without
yeah.
avoiding it. Yeah. Okay. So
That's
6
actually a fun idea.
0.
Maybe I should work that up. A backgammon experience checklist, like a scavenger hunt. Lose
Nice.
on time.
Yeah. Also once.
This is a pleasant choice, hitting or anchoring.
Yeah.
I think I'm
When Kat is
hitting.
mentioning the banana splits, that's also fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right,
Double
maybe we should
falcon,
work
the
on it
banana
together.
split. Yeah.
Yeah, the hit was right there. That's nice. There's that. Okay, yeah. I think you pick up the other one. Again, there we go. Oh, this time it was wrong?
Yep.
What do you know?
Always surprises there for everyone.
Yeah. So can
Never
we get a
mind.
mouse over on that and confirm that it did want to go 6-4? Oh, no. 24, 21, 8, 7.
Mhm.
Right. Okay, so it didn't want the dilly builder. At least we were right about that. Yeah.
Okay, that anchors up on the 20 point. That's very nice. And now 3-1 is not that pretty anymore. Makes the 10.
Could hit on the deuce. It's a big stack of checkers there, not doing much of anything.
That's true.
Kind of hate to lose the midpoint here, but I think that might be close. She got it right.
Hits and steps up. Very nice. Martha looking for not once.
Oh,
Keep up. Flexible in the back. Makes the 11. Maybe.
that seems like a good use of checkers.
Yeah, I still have a spare to run on the 13, so I can stay back on the 21. That needs to hit in the board. And hop out. Not really much else left. Okay, hitter. On the 9, I'm not shy with that checker in Martha's home board. All that hits or covers. Keep
This
the
is a fun dynamic game since both players have the high anchor. They can kind of afford to play pretty loose with the blots. Just keep hitting until something sticks, right?
yeah, and recirculate
Yeah.
until you're stuck on
Eventually,
the
somebody rolls
podium.
a really sweet joker and the party ends. But this seems pretty clearly right, I think.
Merit 2. I'd go for the outside hit and keep the 8. What would you do, Albert? Cover or
I
hit?
would hit on the 16.
Also,
Yeah. Yeah, you just kind of want to, I think, keep this pure, and those outside blocking points are useful. Um, yeah, this just seems right.
yeah, I agree. Would be my play as well.
Having a good think about it.
Yeah, they do have enough time on the clock.
Yeah.
Well, that hits off the 21 rather than the 9.
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
What does that do?
I think I might have stepped up with that ace to the 20 point.
Yeah, I was thinking the
Um,
same, to have a runner
yeah.
with 5s also. So the 4 could make the 16. What is the
Ooh, what did it like?
16? Yes.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah.
to the 14.
You had the right idea. It's awfully, it's hard to give up that 5 point. We like it so much, that 5 point anchor. It's often easy to blunder not giving it up. Um,
Yeah.
I
But
find I often don't even consider giving it up, and you
yeah,
really cough up with something big.
that was a classic situation to really
Yeah.
go with your
Well, good
anchor
for you for seeing
outside.
it so clearly.
Mhm.
18, 14.
And followed by an poorly played 4-2.
Yeah, I missed that completely.
Yeah, you'd like to step up with the 3, but there's no 2 left, so this is what you do.
Hmm.
Slot the 3. Wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I would have at least have a look at playing outside and really.
Yeah, I think one of Elsa's real advantages there was having the outfield control. So I think she could afford to just jump off the back anchor
Mhm,
uh, and just try to dominate the outfield.
mhm.
Um, it's a long way to go in this game, getting all those checkers out.
Yeah, my first intuition was also to slot 3, but I would have given it some more thought. Okay, you need to hop out, slot the 2 maybe. No, hop out with both probably because you're running out of timing. Could we see a
Yeah.
result? Since we're so fortunate to have XG on our side.
Yeah. It's always easy to give the reason why once you know the answer.
So much easier. Sitting
So
on a
trailing
sofa.
0-6.
Thank you, Irina. Yeah, double falcon. So now,
It's hard to gauge how many gammons you win here, but you got to win a bunch of gammons as Martha here. And trailing 0-6, this is you need to make something happen at this point. Yeah. Um,
yeah, it's a juicy,
you know, I
juicy
mean,
situation there. But would you take? Probably yes.
I suppose yes. I'm not even sure. And if it's a double for money, then it should be a pass at the score. And I think that probably is a double for money.
Okay, you need to come out and hit on the 7 over covering the 2 because you're really running out of timing. Yeah,
Was that correct? Yeah.
there's the cube.
Okay, now the cube comes.
Ooh, dense. Ooh, Joker time.
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah.
Ooh. Speaking of jokers, with the 4, and just play and be happy. Yeah.
What is there one? I don't. One.
2.
Right. So you just play the in prime we trust and give two blots,
Mhm.
um, or at least one blot. No, no, two blots.
Of course, you could be hit.
Um,
Yeah, I keep the 20 anchor for that little
yeah.
fellow back there on the 24 to help out. And go to the 8 because this is really the point I want to make, or yeah, or cover more the outfield. 6 makes the 9.
Yeah, I would not jump off the anchor here. You just don't want to open up an added game plan for
Mm.
Martha here, being able to go after a blot. So just make the 9 maybe
Even
five
this,
four.
yes.
I don't think the ace is a big deal.
Oh, that 5-2 work and that 9 point, that works
Yeah.
nice with a 9-point make. I still don't give up my anchor.
Oh, this is not a good roll.
Ooh, no.
Yeah. Nothing for it. Just two in. Yeah.
Mhm. Also not pretty.
This
Just
is exciting. It's turned into a very good game here.
Mm-hmm. We were
Yeah.
desperate for 4 or
Nothing
1,
else.
not for 6-3.
Yeah. This is
Just all the way around. 2 is not like Joker. This is a hitter and a cover.
I guess so. Well,
Otherwise, should be attacked
it's
with
pretty awesome priming structure still.
1.
You give a lot of it away by making that aggressive attacking play. And you'd have a 4-point board. I don't know. Um,
How
you
many
win
boards
gammons
do you
that way
win?
too, right? Which would be helpful in catching up from a 6-point deficit. I think this
Oh,
is right.
this
The
is
upside is
13
just
hitters.
enormous on the dances.
Yeah, this is
Um,
13 hitters with gammon, and she really likes to have a gammon, right?
yeah, yeah. This has to be right.
This other place has more hitters, hitting numbers with the ones and the
There's also a hit from the 12 and keep the bar.
double
Um,
blot.
yeah, that's turning it into 22 hitters versus 13 hitters. It's certainly worth looking at. But I think generally speaking, you want to go with your best plan, with the thing that is going to nail down the game for you, as opposed to investing in sort of fallback measures. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if that makes sense. Um,
That's
yeah, they call it
not,
like falling between stools. Sometimes you know, you have, you know, two dramatic plays and then one that's kind of in the middle, and the one in the
yeah,
middle is often worse than either of the other two.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, so this is going well for
Oh,
Martha.
okay. That saves a lot of gammons.
Wow. Mhm.
Okay, same concept. Look out for bad doubles.
I didn't quite see the position. Putting extra spares on the six, maybe not best for safety there, but it might be best for winning a gammon. Um, this is going by a little quick for me. Yep. Oh, yep.
Yeah, those ladies, they have routine. Click, click. Martha playing excellent. Eva is, I'm sure, catching up again on PR. But why should she bother? PR doesn't matter. She's
Yeah.
up to nil. And this is also not over yet. Yeah, shot levers, and there's one of them. There's the one and the hit. Can't cover, but hide. That saves lots of gammons. Yeah. Okay, 6-2
6-2.
for black. Nice double ones. Won't help too much. Oops. Wow, closer than I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, aggressive slot by Eva with the opening row. Rewarded. She makes a 5-point.
I always like that slot. Everyone in Boston plays that slot. It's always funny when we go out of town, we see people splitting with 2-1. Just there are kind of regional proclivities, I guess, when it comes to some
Yeah,
optional plays.
yeah.
6-2 forward. Oh.
It's like on Vogue to know this one. Yeah, you have to consider score, right?
Yeah, pretty large adjustment here. With the trailer being more aggressive in a gammonish position, a position where gammons are into the teens.
Mm-hmm. I'm wondering, Albert, when we do this commentary and we have all our terms like banana split, double falcon, whether the audience that we have, are they all familiar? Are they like, or are they people that are just closing down and not understanding a word and not interested? I'd be curious.
I expect there's a lot of learning by context. Uh, there may be a term they haven't heard before, but they'll hear it used and see what happens on the screen, and that's kind of how you learn words. But maybe they can also elbow a friend if they're in the cafe there. People are watching. I don't know if they're hearing the commentary. I hope they are. Uh,
Richie and all his terms, and we do have like our own language, right?
Yeah, it's part of the fun, I think, having a lingo and like a little vocabulary for the aficionados of the game. This is kind of part of the fun.
But we do have a feedback in the chat from Yvonne, and she learns terms all the time.
Mhm.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, that's another way. If people would like something explained or defined, just put it in the chat. And
Yeah, and also the audience that is watching later. I mean, we are live now, and we do have live viewers. But for those who are tuning in maybe later or discover the channel later, would be nice if they could leave a comment so that we can learn also. So 6-1.
okay.
It would be nicer if heroes would be marking what is played already, like other they do have like bigger dice when it's not
Oh,
played.
and they go gray. They go gray when you've used one.
Example,
Yes.
and you can for your follow-up, it's nicer, especially when they're a double. How many have they
Yeah.
played now? How many are left? Mm-hmm.
Yes, a highlighted move does indicate a mistake bill. And the color codes show you how large a mistake. So green would be a small error, and yellow would be a somewhat larger error, and then a red would be what we call a blunder. And that's based on the amount of equity that's given up by making a suboptimal play. So for those of us working on our game, we often look at a file like this afterwards, and the first thing you look at is the blunders. If you can clear as many blunders out of your game as you can, uh, then you're gonna be happy with your play.
Blunders indicate that you have a wrong idea usually, that you had a thought process that is like off.
Mm. It often means
And,
you picked the wrong game plan,
exactly.
um, which is one of the most profitable ways to think about
Mm-hmm.
uh, backgammon positions.
There was a blunder. Need to step up, get that runner going, and do this. Yes. 5-2. Yeah. Just
Mm.
cover the 1 and go to the 2, or
Right.
clear the 8.
I think I would. Oh, I see. You could just make the ace. I don't think I like to kill that checker
Mhm.
at this point. I mean, arguing for it is that she's up in the race, right? She's 28 pips up in the race, but there's going to be some game left here. But computer liked it. I guess
Yeah,
four
because you
two.
are so like ahead in the race, you don't want to risk your race and give about
Yeah,
4
generally,
people.
if you're way up in the race, you don't leave a blot for fear of leaving a blot. But
Yeah. Oh, that
um,
5-3 for Martha was really pretty.
yeah,
Clears.
yeah, that was a saver.
Double 1, okay. Creeping up, and just go to the 1 and keep the spare on the 7. Mhm. Bringing attackers in the zone, that makes it 3. And now,
Right, that was just a hasty play, I think.
yeah.
Um,
Hmm. Those
hmm.
overlook those when you play so fast and you overlook because you're so sure what your game plan is that you do not think twice, and this is when the blunders happen. I just learned today that
Yeah.
Christian Munk Christensen says that in his blunder folder of 20 blunders, 18 of those were made within 3 seconds
Oh,
because they
yeah.
looked so obvious to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he is really one of the best players in Denmark.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Here's a joker, right? Or has she played
Yo.
anything yet? Yeah. Wow.
That's a missed cube and for sure a proper cube. No, 7-2
This is
forever. Nice faraway score for her. She is, even though she is really, really far ahead in the score, she's looking to get a cube in Gammonish positions because that will bring her the match. And of course, Martha is not too shy. Take.
because she can nullify those gammons with a recube should she get any whiff of a chance to do so.
Yes.
Uh, hmm.
Okay, Bill. That's a nice pop out.
Yeah, Bill, that position went by really fast. I thought what was being called for was vacating that anchor and just dominating the outfield. But I think there might have been a point making play that I didn't even see. It went by so quickly.
Marin in the chat confirms the 2 point. Thank you, Marin. Yeah. Runs and brings another attack in the zone. 6-6. That changes a lot.
Just play the race here. Yeah,
Yes.
seems
Very
right.
nice racing number. Martha can't hit. Billiard board. Eva pausing because she thinks, okay, do I have something here?
We're thinking about, but with an 8 pip lead, I don't think you need to double this.
Yeah, with a reverse score for sure.
Mhm.
Okay, she chose the safe play, making the 9, and bot says, make the 5, make the 5, make the 5. You're the singer. We learned that. I heard it.
Yeah. I'm lagging quite a bit here at times. So I'm feeling like I'm a little bit um, behind the tempo.
Think we should make a meme with that song, Denise. Make the 5.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
making the 5 there was not obvious to me. I mean, it seemed like you're creeping up on a cube pretty efficiently there. Um, I didn't have time to count how many shots it was. Was it two blots in the outfield? I might have missed that play as well. Just thinking, well, incremental improvements, and then I can send a nice efficient cube at some point.
Yeah,
Um,
that's very understandable thought process that was probably whatever was really also considering. Okay, now she's on the bar and Martha is thinking.
yeah, trailing this much. Boy, if you
Woo.
win, you win a gammon probably. Um,
Uh-huh.
but boy, it's not easy to get up and out.
I would send it here for sure. Send
At the
it.
score, if at 0-0, you wouldn't send it, would you? Or would you?
No, but now I would.
Yeah,
Trailing 9.
yeah, yeah. I agree because the wins are pretty gammonish. There's some nice diversity there. A bunch of numbers make the 3, and then the
Oh,
twos that
Martha,
don't
I
step up.
liked your double.
Yeah, so this will be a big market loss here.
Yeah. gutsy play. Not out of the woods, though. A lot of the things can
Oh, wait.
happen.
Oh, she did double.
You did.
Oh, she doubled when we were talking about it? I'm sorry. I think I'm just going to talk in the longer pauses.
Diversify. Yep. And now go to the throat. Yeah, that's a pretty roll. Oh, that's even prettier. Now the gammons are realistic. I should be able to save it.
Hmm.
Does, and she's great. Now she's really like, whoa. I need to click and play as fast as possible because I want to be fast home.
Yeah, that's
I don't want a gammon. I want to
it's a
go
very
fast.
human thing to do. Yeah, it feels like playing faster. You'll come home faster, but it's not probably not true.
And I've seen enough. I want the next. I got it. I'm done. You won. Next.
It's a tough call, actually.
Yeah, now I do have
I
a
think I
deal.
might attack with this. Nice to unstack those checkers on the six,
With
and
the double. Are you seeing the
this
double
seems
fours also? Yeah, you do see the double fours forever?
yeah.
Okay, I had a little. Comes down, splits in the back.
I think I might hit and split here. I would have been wrong, I guess.
Ooh. Okay. Where's your last six? Far up in the race.
Ooh, I think I just slot the five. Wait, like that too? No, it didn't like that. Yeah, I think
No.
slot the five. To hit, they've got Martha would have to give up the anchor, and
And also, Eva is looking for gammonish situations. If she'd get away with that, she would have even have a cube maybe, even with that score, because the gammons would have been on.
mm, mhm.
And that brings her the match. That's a nice anchor. No. Oh, that gets out or hits. Points on head. You're far up. You need to hop out. Like fives don't grow on trees.
Yeah, I think hit an out. I think I would.
Yeah, Bill. I
I
think
would just go
also
for it here. Just
you
hit an
need
out
to
and
get
hope you
out
get
and
missed.
hit. You're running out of timing.
I mean, making the ace and just hoping for a five seems a little too optimistic. Mm. See here, I think you have to take a tempo and cash in on those nine big dances that you get. I mean, why do this and give sixes, fours, threes, ones? We've all danced on these 3-point boards, right?
Yeah. Come on, Eva. Well, hitting is sure,
It
and it's
seems like
coming.
playing not to lose, making
Yeah.
the ace point.
Yeah, and you do have a dead checker. Can't be right.
Crowd wants to see a hit.
We all want to see the hit. And Eva, she's a good player. She'll find it. She's more on the aggressive side, as we learned by this match so far.
Well, it's a good one to think about for a long time.
Mhm.
It's got 15 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, Marin, you just got destroyed when you go to the 11. Ooh.
Need a 5 immediately here where this happens.
Yeah. Yeah, she makes the 3, that's correct. That's also very good play, very gutsy play. This is something that beginners would not find. Very well played, Eva.
Oh, wow.
Martha found this really good double here.
So there was a taken cube here.
And she got Eva to take.
Yeah, especially at the score, I don't think you need to take that cube.
Mm-hmm.
Even if there weren't a blot being threatened, with your board crunched like this, it's kind of hard to win from the 3-point. You're just hoping to stay on the anchor until they clear and then you win the race is probably the hopeful game plan. I think it's just too optimistic because something like this happens and you get gammoned a lot more than maybe you'd think. I mean, usually if you have the 3-point and you're up in the race, you can often take a cube if you're not going to get pulled off it and dominated. Um,
Yeah, Martha's taking her momentum here.
yeah.
Hi, Antoinette. Good to see
Oh,
you.
Antoinette. Yeah, I haven't run into Antoinette for quite a while. I didn't make the New York tournament this year. Hi, Antoinette.
Hi, everybody.
Nice to hear your voice.
So Eva keeps dancing. Look out for double 5s and double 6s. Mm-hmm. Or even go to the 5. I mean, she's thinking how to gain gammons here.
Right. Yeah, I don't think I'd put a checker on the ace point. This looks fine. And, yeah.
Yes. Clear from the rear, take off. Clear from the rear.
Yep.
Oh, a nice shake. Yeah, gammons in the air. Gammon in the air.
Scoot.
Safe. Four
All
away,
right, so
five
she was
away.
never a favorite to win a gammon there. I moved to the closeout of two. I think you have like 43% or something.
Yeah.
But it's frustrating. She was very, north of 30% in two of these games and wasn't able to cash in either one for a gammon, which is
Yeah.
frustrating.
Yeah. So for Martha, it's the stupid score. Five away. Not easy for her.
4 away, 5 away. All right. So here at this score, both players are aggressive with the cube, more aggressive than at a normal score. But the 4 away person is even more aggressive than the 5 away person. It's the one weird score where the leader is more aggressive in a gammonish position anyway. Kind of interesting.
Yeah. Four, that's for sure something nice. Dupes fives to hit on either side of the board. Yeah, you want to hit, but what is your six? Maybe even slot the three. Or just make the bar.
Making the bar doesn't seem like the right idea. I think I'd rather just like run a back checker rather than leave the bar. What did it like? 6-4, like that. Yeah. So, making the attacking play and falling back on some kind of a holding back game. When you have two anchors, you have a little more license to be freewheeling and bloody on your attacking side of the board.
Mm-hmm.
And Martha having made that deuce point is really going to make things difficult for white here if she chooses to do that. Does she have any other options?
Yeah, there's lots of things to do.
Yeah, I think I would be very loath to make that 2 point, but the computer likes it. Yeah.
Just go for the running and make your board and pick up the other blots lying around.
Mm.
Yeah, now it's looking very good for Martha at the moment. Making the
Yeah.
point. Hit even another checker.
So you probably want to think about the cube somewhere along in here, although, you maybe want to make sure that she doesn't get the third anchor before you send a cube. But the deuce point, Elsa's deuce point is not a good structural feature in a back games type scenario. But no dead checkers,
Yeah, uneven numbers work very nicely for Martha, since Eva's holding her points in Martha's home board at an even away. Pip.
Yeah, this is an oddly poor number. Yeah. Oh, right.
Next.
Yeah. See, there it is again. I'm thinking, I wouldn't want to give up my 5 point. And when you said that, a lot of the big blunders are ones you don't even think about. My big blunders are ones where I do think hard about it, but I dismiss the best play out of some rule of thumb. It's like, well, I wouldn't want to give up the high 5 point anchor here until he clears his outfield point. So I just dismiss that out of hand, and then you blunder because you don't give every move a fair hearing. Because the 1-3 game here is perfectly fine, right?
Yeah.
All those checkers, all the builders are where they ought to be. The deuce point doesn't look so bad anymore because the 3-point is made and there's enough checkers to fill in the rest. So
Exactly, Albert.
yeah, this is
That
yep,
was a
6
really
status
fine
quo.
move. Still, uh-huh. Well, you can't take that. There's still so many gammons.
Wait, who's doubling? I can't even tell who's doubling.
Well,
If
Martha is
the
doubling
dice are
Eva,
black, so right, okay.
and of course they're short leaving
2,
numbers,
4,
look
6,
for
8,
them.
10.
But you take,
Wait a minute, what?
there's so many gammons in there.
Oh wait, Martha's got 2 checkers off and she's doubling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So generally in back games, you're wanting to double when you have 3 remaining points to clear ahead of the anchors.
Mm-hmm.
You want to double before that. So she got to 2, just 2 points left, which would suggest a pass, at least at a normal score. And gammons here being especially costly makes that a bigger pass than normal.
Yeah. And Martha could have been even more aggressive with the cue because of the score.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, number 5, you're far behind in the race, so you don't want to give up your 20-point anchor.
Right, right. That's a classic. This is a classic game plan position. Although it's hard to turn down. It's such a golden opportunity to lift those out, and you do get direct contact on that straggling point. I mean, it could be right to come out.
Blocking double sixes for your opponent in that case.
Right. Yeah.
But everything else will play fine, all the small doubles, and
Right. Play fine forever.
they say bye-bye. Nice
Yeah.
try.
They roll double 2s or 4s or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she got that right. Pure game plan play there.
Like 3. Yeah. Oh. Speaking of.
So now she wishes she had left with the 5-5. Oh my.
Race is getting evenish.
Oh, right. That's after the play. With 3 anchors, and she cleared the 22 point. I'm not sure I'm picturing the position you're asking about. She cleared the 22.
Okay. Only 3 pips down now. Bit running out of timing there. Eva is. Martha is thinking of taking the opportunity whilst there's a
Yeah,
black
this is
bus on
something
board.
you don't do. Giving in these mutual holding games, my coach David Presser just taught me to be boring. Holding games are meant to be boring. Don't do anything exciting like leaving a blot. It
Yeah.
just opens up a game plan for your opponent, and you're getting closer and closer to having to leave a blot, and you're worried about leaving a blot. So the solution isn't to leave a blot because you might roll doubles, right? Your opponent might roll something awkward. Um, it's it's remarkable how often I talk myself into volunteering a blot, and so well, surely this time it's right to pay now and then
Yeah,
just be
because
home free.
this
But
little
no,
devil This little
Wrong.
devil on the other side of the shoulder says, "Pay now." There's a look for the ball.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, those are really hard to find.
Yeah. And one of the criteria I think for volunteering a shot is if missed, it should solve your problem. I
Good point.
I really lean on that. And in
Mhm.
this case, as we saw, she was missed, but then she rolled a number that didn't safety the blot. So there was another shot.
There was no
You're not,
connectivity.
you should be like a prohibitive favorite if missed.
That's a very good advice. Yeah. Very clever. All right, now Martha has a 5-point mate. And Eva now would love to. Yeah. I play the 1 first and think about the 4. And just hide my blot. Okay, it's 4-way, 3-away score. So
Yeah.
exactly, Marion, maybe hit for tempo even, but
Yeah, I think this is a tough call. The boards are equally
yeah.
strong. The gammons are very valuable.
Mhm.
If you hit and then they miss, you
Mhm.
might have a cube, depending.
Yeah, but you do have an evenish position hitting on the 2. It's not really the point you want to make.
Yeah, yeah. Certainly in a nice attacking stance now with all those checkers.
This is definitely reasonable to consider that as well.
Yes. Yeah, I would think that possibly you'd want to cube that.
Mhm.
4-way, 3-away, you're very aggressive. It's a very big adjustment. You go from a position that's a no double take to being a double take at
This is
0-0.
probably,
So
I'm sure this is exactly what Marin was thinking of. Right, Marin? Gammons do count.
they count double, yes. But not just because you're 4-away, but because your opponent is 3-away. And their gammons are somewhat inefficient. They don't get full value, 4 points worth of value for them.
Just need 3.
Yeah. And it's oh no, that's nice.
Make the 2.
So now this is an example of a position that's not gammonish because your opponent has a high anchor. So you're not going to accelerate your cube action in this kind of a position nearly as much as in the other one.
Yeah, she is in a very nice position anyhow because she is far ahead of the race with a better board. But no spare.
See, this is one where I would be thinking, oh, am I supposed to vacate now and just run that checker while there's not much attacking material?
Exactly. Go to the 11 and 2 to 1. Or do this and force your opponent off your anchor duplicating 3s. Very good find, Eva, again. That's nice coverage
sure.
and gives an extra build-out and hides it. Again, Eva running out of spares.
Well, that's the downside of being ahead in the race in these situations, these mutual holding games. The player who's winning the race is apt to run out of spares and have to
And
blink
again, it's
first.
really interesting. Martha is by leading in the race, she's not really willing to give away a cube unless she hits the shot. She does not. Do you keep your mid and make the 1 or? Yeah. Eva's thinking.
Oh, this is unfortunate. We'll leave a
Yeah.
blot somewhere. I guess you just run the blot and minimize the shots and hope they miss.
Yes. She would have been hit otherwise.
That's good. You don't want to hold on to that midpoint forever. You certainly don't want to compromise your home board.
Bill
See
is
players
really,
hold on to that
really
midpoint.
happy that
Oh,
Eva
wow. What a,
cubed. He would have
yeah,
cubed also. The bot says no, 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 no.
no.
Shot time and a miss. Might come follow-ups.
Yeah. You're about 4 seconds ahead of me, I think.
Very little gammons only. Can afford to stay another roll for double, for 6-5, 6-4. Now you leave. You have to leave. You're forced to leave and you want to leave. You don't want to, any means, risk an unfortunate gammon. Right, so 2 away and 3 away. Now Eva is leading again in the score. Very exciting match.
Very, very. After this Barra finishes, it might be interesting to scroll back up and see if there were any missed cubes. I think we were talking about earlier in this game. Oh, yeah, there they are. There's an eye there. Those eyes mean there was cube action. A missed cube. Oh, there?
There was a no
Oh, no,
double.
this is,
Mhm.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
she
showing the
missed it,
position, I
and yeah.
guess. Are you able to click on it and will it take it to the position? We'll be sacrificing the current game, but I'm a little curious about those. So
Sure.
there were some,
This was no cube. There was too much work left.
oh, that one. I'm meaning earlier in the game,
And the missed
like,
one, you mean?
like quite a bit earlier in the game.
There you go, the 5-2. Oh, really? From the bar.
Like where the double was at move 16. I'm talking about like at move 9 or something, move
9.
6,
The missed cube, Albert.
Yeah, farther earlier in the game. We
Yeah,
were
on move
talking about,
12.
oh, how about, yeah,
Only move 12, the
move
5-2.
12. Yeah, move the eye on move 12.
Irina once more. Yeah, that was the one.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah, in a more gammonish position because there was no anchor, right? Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. That seems strange
Cube.
to me. Anyway, let's get to the current game. We're sacrificing current drama.
Yeah, this is when they're playing online, it's so fast. If you do commentate on live matches, you have more time for things like that. Or like Michi, he's pausing the video. But we are live.
Yep.
Watching this exciting match happening now. The cube from Martha and Eva, a very, very, like, I would say, optimistic. No shame in being optimistic.
All right. 2. Yeah. So at 2 away, if I'm leading 2 away, 3 away, my mindset is it's almost like I've got a free chance to kind of win the game here and maybe win the match. If my opponent really gets a solid edge and there are gammons in the mix, if I don't have a high anchor or something, I'm just kind of like, okay, like I had a free shot at winning this game for a point. I don't really want to make it for 2. You just you're very quick to pass a threatening cube at 2 away, 3 away. And then you just, make it double match point at 2 away, 2 away. I find that mindset helps me in these positions. Like it's almost like a free ticket. Okay.
Mhm.
play this game, hope it goes nice and easy, and I win it. But I'm not gonna play for double
Yeah.
if I might get gammoned. Yeah.
Mhm. Martha's on a good ride here. Holding the 23 point forever. Not too many gammons in there.
Shouldn't be.
So Martha's happy if she can pick up a random gammon, but also be happy to go to Crawford, which means that Ava can't turn the cube.
Well, she's probably feeling like she deserves to win an undeserved gammon.
Yes.
And she didn't come through on the easier ones. Yeah, Bill, it was a clear pass. It's showing red on the transcription, so the cube should have been passed. Would have been a better idea.
Just go to the one. I would not pre-clear. Mm-hmm. All right.
All right. Yeah, so now Martha gets to the Crawford game, which is, frustrating for Ava because she's probably going to have to win 2 games. But gammons become very valuable.
Yeah, gammons for Ava, and the match is over. Single win by Martha will do.
So
Now,
in terms of
because
that lingo, we were trying to encourage people to learn. This is a pure example of gammon go for Ava.
this is why she is hitting over making the 5 point, which is an exception. Ooh, that helps with the gammons. That's a nice
It's all moving very fast.
return for the 3. Yeah. They see
It's
the
so
finish
deflating when they
line.
anchor, when you've got the the match-winning blitz going on.
Mm-hmm.
But she's still in a very nice positional stance here.
They know that there's no cube to be missed, so they play even faster because there's checker play to consider.
Just run around here, right?
Yeah, and most of the checkers play, they're like, they know 6-5 is a bit of a thought, but not too long.
Good. Yeah. See, I think a lot of people would be tempted to offer the shot there. Oh, if I come down, just leave the 4, and if they miss it, I'm home free. But don't leave a shot for fear of leaving a shot, right?
Yeah.
You get several chances here to roll something better, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
and just come through it. And then if you have to leave a shot,
So be
you
it.
hope they miss.
Yeah.
What's this though?
It's an
Oh, she
interesting
does have to leave a
too.
shot here, right? Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's forced. Something's got to give.
Yeah. So making the
You
4
give it.
seems pretty clear, I think, doesn't it? Because there is life after getting hit,
Mm-hmm.
and you fill that gap. If you're missed,
Yeah.
the
You really
4
want
point will
that
make
4
it
point
easier to come
anyway.
home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, Bill, for 4 point.
Yeah. I'm not sure about that. Oh, it did like it. Yeah. No, it didn't like it. Yeah. It's going to be too hard to make that 5 points. So now if you get the lucky shot and hit it, you're going to have a hard time containing it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I call this, even when you win, you lose. You know, you
Yeah.
hit the shot, you feel like a winner, but then
Mhm.
there's too much work to do.
Yeah, that was a safe play. Eva did well to do that. Clear the 6.
Yeah, once again, it was more tempting there.
Mhm.
Um,
And how often is it right?
not that often.
Happens.
Mhm.
Oh, 3-2. 2 is not pretty.
Oh dear, this gets worse and worse.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, now, Martha's got 2 permanently dead checkers over there.
Mhm.
Um, the builders are far away for the 5.
Yeah, and like you said earlier, now she really has a hard time coming out because her board will never be really strong. This I like best. That looks kind of solid, yeah.
Mm. I didn't see that play. Yeah.
Yeah, I do this. Just get it over with. Ooh!
Oh, eights are easy, as they say.
And
All right. Oh, oh,
well, make the 1. Raise. Raise is closer.
I hear a lot of clicking, but I'm not seeing checkers move anywhere.
Yeah, I had that in between also. She's just trying. She hasn't picked it up yet. No, she can't make the 1, unfortunately. Or fortunate for Eva. Matter of perspective, of course.
Yeah, that's a good tip for players out there. If you want to check to see whether you can make the 1 with one of those distant checkers. So you just count backwards. You just go 5s back from the 1, 5,
Don't
6,
miss it.
11.
Yeah, and don't
And,
feel too stupid if you do it, because you're more stupid if you miss it.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, this is looking pretty grim for Ava. Weird situation where you're just hoping to dance and dance and dance or roll 6-6 right away.
Mm-hmm. Like that? Is
Oh,
it
did
enough?
she do it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you do it again.
Let's hope again. Eva.
We want to see another game, don't we?
Yeah.
We don't want it to end.
You're neutral.
55. No.
But Eva has 1 life less, so.
Oh,
Yeah,
in the Swiss. Yep. Yep.
congrats to Martha.
We have a winner. Martha Oy.
Hey, Martha.
Well, congratulations to
Great
Martha.
fight, Eva.